Now that we have our 5 signing keys ready, it's time to generate the Bitcoin Vault. To create the Bitcoin Vault, we will create a new wallet in Sparrow and specify that we want a 3 of 5 multi-sig wallet with 5 signing keys. Then we will load the signing keys, the 5 combinations of seed and passphrase, into our seed signer. And for each signing key, prompt the signing device to derive and export its public key. Once we've imported them all, Sparrow will combine the 5 public keys to create a brand new Bitcoin wallet, for which only the 5 signing keys associated with the public keys will be able to sign outgoing transactions. We will later use the term wallet descriptor to refer to the data that constitutes the Bitcoin wallet. In essence, the wallet descriptor is the list of our 5 public keys with some additional information. This is how the process is going to go. We will create the parameters of our new Bitcoin Vault in Sparrow. We'll load the signing key 1 in the seed signer by loading seed 1 and the passphrase. We'll then transfer the public key 1 to Sparrow. And this is where you're probably asking yourself, how if it's disconnected and offline? And this is the answer. QR codes. With QR codes, we can send data over the air without sharing any kind of digital connection. Now that we have a better understanding of what we're trying to achieve there, let's get started. Okay, we're back on our dedicated laptop. We're gonna open Sparrow again. And there, we're gonna create a new wallet. So I'm gonna click New Wallet, and we'll enter a name for this wallet. In my case, I'll call it Bitcoin Family Vault 3 of 5. You can call it however you prefer. It's going to be your long-term, very long-term, highly secure Bitcoin Vault. Create wallet. And there, we now have a completely new interface. And as you can see, all of these tabs are grayed out. This is because we need to configure the wallet before being able to interact with it. So first, we're going to select the policy type, which is single signature or multi-signature. In our case, we want to create a multi-signature wallet. So we're going to click multi-signature. There we have the number of cosigners that appears, and we can choose 3 of 5, M of N, 3 of 5. We won't change the script type, and this is the descriptor that I was talking about earlier. So we have 5 signers there, and this is where we're going to import the public keys of each signing key. So then we're going to click air-gapped hardware wallet because we're going to communicate in an air-gapped way. So we're going to communicate with QR codes between the seed signer and the interface. There we have a lot of options, and what we're going to do is click seed signer and scan. Now I'm going to open my camera shutter there, and here I'll load the signing key 1 on my seed signer, and then I'll show it to my camera right here with the QR code of the public key, and that way Sparrow will scan the public key and integrate it in the wallet. And this is what we're gonna do right now. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna load each signing key in the signing device, export the public key, and show the QR code of the public key to Sparrow Wallet so that it can load it in the interface and create the wallet out of the 5 public keys. We're going to start with the signing key 1, which is seed 1 and passphrase, and export the wallet. So first, we're going to power up the seed signer. remove the SD card, scan, and then scan the seed, check the fingerprint against the fingerprint without passphrase, which is 29003459, and then add the passphrase, which is right there. So we're gonna add the passphrase, and then check the new fingerprint, which is the fingerprint with passphrase, and it's 461E8EB2. And this is our signing key right there that we have loaded in the device. And then we're gonna do export XPub for multisig, native SegWit, and we'll do that for Sparrow. So then it tells you that the XPub, which is the public key, can be used to view all future transactions, because this is the public key from which all your addresses can be derived. So this this creates a privacy leak if you decide to share that, or if someone gets access to the public key. They can see all of your addresses, and so they can know how many Bitcoin you have in the wallet. That does not constitute a security risk, but only a privacy one. So I understand, and then you can see that it's generating the public key. You can click export, and then you have a QR code that is created, and you can make it brighter for your laptop camera. And this is the public key that we're going to show to the Sparrow interface, and that will be loaded in the interface to create the wallet. So now I'm going to take my seed signer to my online desk and show this QR code to my laptop. Okay, I now have my QR code ready for the public key, and I'm just gonna show it to my camera like this. And as you can see, it is loading, and that's it. We now have the first signer in Sparrow. So we can rename it, and this one will be signing key 1 seed signer, just to make sure we remember that this is the combination of seed 1 and the passphrase that creates signing key 1, and it comes from our seed signer. And then we'll repeat the same operation for the 4 other public keys. Okay, we now have our 5 public keys loaded in Sparrow. I renamed them to public key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to make sure there is no confusion there. Even though they are derived from the signing keys, I'll still call them public key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we're done with that, we can click apply, and then it prompts you if you want to add a password to the wallet. The password is only for this interface. It has nothing to do with the wallet in itself. It just locks the wallet in this Sparrow instance. So I'll continue with no password. And then we are prompted with the backup of the multisig wallet, which is the wallet descriptor or output descriptor that I was talking about earlier. So what we can do is save the wallet descriptor as a PDF, and we'll download it to the desktop right now. So the text that you see here is only the public keys derived of each signing key of your wallet, with some additional information such as that it's a 3 of 5. So we hit OK, and then we have access to these new tabs. But first, let's take a look at the wallet descriptor. So we're gonna go on our desktop, and you can see this is this PDF file. If I open it, you will see that it's a QR code with a string that is representing all of the public keys that were used to generate the wallet. And this is the QR code that will be used to regenerate the wallet without having to do the lengthy process that we just did, which is to scan the seed, add the passphrase, export the public key, and recreate the wallet. With that, you just have to scan it in either a new instance of Sparrow or any other wallet management interface, and you will regenerate your Bitcoin Vault, the wallet of your Bitcoin Vault, directly in the interface. Now let's take a look at our interface right there. Here in the transactions tab, you will see your transactions. For now, you have none. The send tab is where you're going to be able to send money out of your wallet to another address. So this is where you're going to add the address. Here you're going to add a label, the amount, you're going to choose the fee, and this is where you're going to create the transaction and broadcast it. This is what we're going to see in the next section of the course. Receive is where you're going to generate addresses so that you can receive Bitcoin in your wallet. So this is an address. For example, I could share it with the sender, and then he will create a transaction that will arrive in my wallet. Addresses is where you're gonna see all the addresses that are derived from your public key. You can derive an infinity of addresses, and you'll see them here. And then UTXOs stand for unspent transaction outputs. This is where you're gonna see the bits of Bitcoin that you received. It's like coins in your wallet, except that in Bitcoin, coins can be any size, and they're called unspent transaction outputs. We've just imported our 5 public keys into Sparrow and combined them to create a brand new multi-signature wallet. To create the public keys, we loaded each signing key into our seed signer and prompted it to derive its associated public key. Because the public keys are derived from the signing keys, only these 5 signing keys will be able to sign outgoing transactions from the vault. Next, we'll learn how to receive funds in the Bitcoin Vault and how to send funds from it. But first, we need to back up our newly created Bitcoin wallet. I'll see you in the next video.